Okay, stop crying. You don't have enough money for modern. Okay, I get it. I don't either. I'm a teenager. But here I've got a quick deck tech for you guys for modern who don't have enough money to get some of those Jun decks or whatever. It's budget mono green infect for modern and it's around 50 bucks. So let's get straight into it. Okay, before we jump into this deck tech, I'm gonna have to explain to you what infect is for your newer players who don't know what it does. So infect is usually on creatures, and when you attack, if a creature blocks it, you deal damage to it in -1/-1 counters. If it hits a player, you deal it to the player in poison counters. So basically, if you've got a 4/4 creature, it deals -4/-4 to target creature, and the counters on that creature stay permanently unless it dies. If it deals it to the player, it gets 4 poison counters. If the player gets to 10 poison counters in the game, they lose. So basically what we want to do is get lots of little creatures in this deck, pump them up, and attack for the player for lethal poison counters. That's basically it, let's get into it. The first creature we're playing is called Glistener Elf. It's really simple, it's 1 green mana, and it has infect for a 1/1 creature. That's basically it, let's go on to the second one. From now on, all our other creatures are 2-drops. This one's Blight Mamba. For 1 green and 1 generic, it has infect, and for 2 mana, it can regenerate itself. It is a 1/1 like Glistener Elf, but with the regenerating really helps against tough creatures when you block and you can regenerate. Here we have Necropede. For 2 generic, you can cast it. It's a 1/1 infect, and when it leaves the battlefield, you can put a -1/-1 counter on any creature. This really helps because you can block it, and it deals -1/-1 to target creature, and when it dies, it gives up. You can put another -1/-1 counter on it. This is basically a -2/-2 if it dies. For the final creature in this deck, we have Icaclawmere. For 2 generic, you cast it, infect, 1/1, but whenever it gets blocked, it gets +2/+2 till end of turn. I would say this is one of the best cards in the deck and you must play it. It's amazing. Now we're jumping into the pump cards, which make our creatures big that deals lethal poison counters to the player. First of all, we got Giant Growth. This is really simple card, 1 green, target creature gets +3/+3 till end of turn. Really good, and you must play it. Another 1-drop pump spell we have here, it's called Groundswell. For 1 green, target creature gets +2/+2 till end of turn. But it has landfall, so if a land enters that turn, it gets +4/+4. So what you want to do with this card is hold it in your hand until you have a land, place that land down, place down this card, place down a Giant Growth, and then maybe something else, and you can pump your creature up to a 10/10, and it's going to be amazing. Now, Vines of Vastwood is a sort of different kind of card. It's 1 green, and target creature can't be affected by any spells this turn. But if you kick it for another green, it gets +4/+4 until end of turn. So this is really great with Groundswell. So what you do, hold the land in your hand. I'm rhyming here, So what you want to do, you have 2 lands maybe down, then you place down another land, tap with, tap 2, place Vines of Vastwood. They can't target that creature anymore because it's +4/+4. Then you place down the Groundswell, which is +4/+4 with the landfall. Oh my god, the rhymes. And then maybe place down something like Mutagenic Growth, which will be coming up next pump spell. This Mutagenic Growth, as we were just talking about, it's basically a Phyrexian card. You can pay 2 life or 1 green and target creature gets +2/+2. This is great because as you can do, you can place down Vines of Vastwood or another card and Groundswell, then do this one. If you don't have enough mana, then just pay 2 life and your creature maybe goes to a 10/10 with all the other cards attached to it as well and attack for lethal. Predator Strike, really simple card, 1 generic, 1 green, target creature gets +3/+3 and gains trample to end of turn. This is a great card because if they've got blockers for your creatures, place this down and then you can just trample through all the creatures, killing the creature probably and giving them poison counters. Here we have the last spell of the deck, Apostle's Blessing, 1 generic and 1 Phyrexian mana. You will always be paying 2 life for this card, 1 generic and 2 life because we don't play white in this deck. This card gives target artifact or creature you control gains protection from artifacts or from the color of your choice until end of turn. This is great because if you don't have Vines of Vastwood or if their creature will kill yours, you can just give it protection from target creature, which means the creature can't block yours, and you can attack through. You don't need the trample card, the Predator Strike. You can just gain protection from the color of the creature that's blocking yours, and just go through. Creature can't block, and then you have lethal damage if you've got lots of plus whatever counters on it. So now we're going straight onto the lands, and I wonder what the lands will be with all green cards. And finally, chuck in 20 forests. That's basically it, guys. thank you for watching once again. If you want more deck techs, make sure to like and subscribe. My next deck tech will probably be Modern Storm, since I have that deck with me right now. I'm not sure if you guys want more standard, just comment, but I'm probably going to do Modern Storm. It's about $200 modern deck, and it's really great. $200 is pretty budget, but $50 infect, if you really budget, you can get this. But Storm's coming up next for $200. It's basically 4 times this deck, and it's way better. Well, I'm not sure, yeah, I think it's way better. Anyway, I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching.